y'all think y'all doing something. Y'all think that it's like, I don't know if y'all be thinking like, it's like, oh, that's gonna make the girlfriend leave him. And I be thinking like, and it's like, do y'all really want that? Y'all don't really want that, because I'm gonna tell y'all what usually happens, right? If two people are dating and you do petty shit, so the bitch could be like, you know what? You fucking with that bitch, I'm out. You know what ends up happening? He ends up hating you. If you think that nigga gonna go to you, that's not how it goes. It goes like this. The bitch walk away and never look back, and the niggas be hurt.
Cardi B eased onto livestream with the same unfiltered confidence her fans adore, but this time her tone carried a surprising tenderness. She wasn't laughing about drama, shading anybody, or flexing a new accomplishment. She was talking relationships, real ones. And somewhere between her playful smirks and sharp hand gestures, she dropped a line that set the internet vibrating. Rumored advice on how to secure a good man, and why chasing after someone else's partner is a losing game every single time. Viewers were already quoting her before she even finished speaking, turning her commentary into trending posts within minutes. She allegedly started by praising Stefon Diggs, calling him a good man, a phrase that had fans immediately arching eyebrows because Cardi doesn't casually hand out compliments, especially when it comes to men. According to people watching the live, she talked about how steady he's been, how supportive he is behind the scenes, and how calm their communication is. Those comments stirred a whole new conversation because fans believe she rarely opens up like that unless she means it. And the moment she said it, her chat exploded with women asking how she found one like that. Then came the shift. Cardi began addressing the women who, in her words, try to tear apart happy homes. She reportedly got very direct, saying women who pursue a man already in a relationship end up losing every single time. He ends up hating you, she allegedly said, and that line alone went viral on TikTok, with thousands of stitches, breakdowns, and duets analyzing her message. Many interpreted it as commentary on real life, real relationships, and maybe even the stories she's lived through but hasn't fully unpacked publicly. Viewers pointed out that Cardi wasn't yelling, joking, or being animated. She was calm, steady, and almost reflective, which made her message cut deeper. Rumored insiders say she's been in a very introspective phase lately, especially since becoming a mother of 4 and watching her bond with Stefon solidify. Fans also believe she was speaking from experience, not theory. And that, more than anything, is what made the clip circulate faster than any music promo she's posted in months. On Twitter, one user wrote, "Cardi talking like a woman who's finally at peace," while another said, "She's not lying. If he's willing to leave his girl for you, he's gonna leave you for the next one." Of course, the comments were mixed. Some applauded her for being honest. Others insisted she was being hypocritical. But the larger sentiment hovered around one simple idea. She sounded like someone who's lived the consequences of messy love and doesn't want to see her fans make the same mistakes. As the livestream built momentum, Cardi allegedly circled back to the idea of self-worth. She reminded her female fans that a relationship doesn't define them, and that chasing validation from a man who's unavailable is a guaranteed disaster. She told them to focus on themselves, to build their own stability, and to let the right man come without forcing anything. It was a softer side of Cardi that we rarely see, but it felt genuine in a way that transcended the usual celebrity-to-audience disconnect. Then she got even more personal. Fans claim she mentioned that in her own life, the best relationships have been the ones where effort is mutual, not one-sided. And in the chat, people were quick to draw their own conclusions, especially when she referred to a man who invests emotionally, financially, spiritually. Social media immediately paired that with recent clips of Stefon attending her events, supporting her projects, and bonding with her children. The timeline practically declared him Cardi's piece. But not everyone was convinced, though. A handful of comments emerged saying she might be shading someone from her past. Some viewers speculated that the message was indirectly connected to her estranged relationship with Offset, especially given the months of rumored tension and their complicated history. However, there was no direct indication she was talking about him, and others believe she was simply speaking broadly, sharing hard-earned lessons that any woman could relate to. Fans also highlighted how steady and self-assured she looked throughout the livestream, almost like she was in a teaching moment rather than a venting one. Usually when Cardi addresses drama, her voice goes up, she gets animated, she gets loud, but here she was measured, intentional. as if she wanted her words to land without noise around them. That energy added weight to every sentence, and even skeptics agreed she sounded grounded. Toward the end of the live stream, the chat started asking more pointed questions. How do you know when a man is truly good? What makes Stefon different? What changed for you? And just when viewers thought she was about to spill deeper details, she paused, tilted her head, and gave a cryptic smile. "Y'all don't even know the half," she allegedly said, and with that one line, she closed the stream, leaving millions of followers glued to their screens, waiting, speculating, refreshing timelines, desperate to know exactly what she meant. The moment Cardi ended the live stream, social media erupted into theories. People weren't just replaying her words, they were dissecting her body language, the pauses, even the way she looked off camera before dropping that final mysterious line. It was the kind of cliffhanger that makes fans feel like they're one breath away from a secret, and if they just analyze enough screenshots, maybe they'll decode the hidden meaning. Some commenters insisted she was hinting at a major announcement about her relationship with Stefon Diggs, while others believed she was reflecting on her journey from public heartbreak to emotional stability. As hours passed, a rumored associate clarified that Cardi wasn't shading any woman specifically, but she was allegedly talking about patterns she's seen in both her own life and the lives of women around her. But as usual, once the internet runs with a narrative, it's hard to slow it down. Memes started circulating immediately. One trending tweet read, "Cardi giving relationship masterclass while looking like she just left a therapy session." Another joked, "Cardi B saying he ends up hating you like she's been waiting to get that off her chest." By midday, bloggers were already attaching her comments to Stefon Diggs, painting him as the example of a faithful man who has shown consistency since they publicly confirmed their relationship. Fans recapped everything from the way he has been photographed with her kids to how calm he acts in interviews when she comes up. One user wrote, "Stefon looks like the type of man who knows what he wants. Cardi leveled up." That sentiment gained traction fast, swinging the conversation toward praise instead of criticism. But not everyone agreed. A small but vocal group insisted her advice was unrealistic, arguing that celebrity relationships come with dynamics regular people don't face. Some suggested she was being idealistic because she's in a honeymoon phase with Stefon. Others hinted she might be talking like this because she feels secure for the first time in a long while. A viral comment put it bluntly, "When you find peace, you start preaching." Whether meant as praise or shade, it captured exactly how many viewers felt about her new energy. Then came the backlash. Critics resurfaced old clips, questioning if Cardi's advice matched her past choices. They accused her of suddenly acting wise now that she's in a happy chapter. Cardi didn't address any of those takes, but fans defended her immediately. One supporter wrote, "Growth is allowed. Why y'all mad she learned something?" That comment alone racked up thousands of likes, reflecting how much of the audience was rooting for her evolution rather than holding her to old mistakes. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs ended up trending himself, not because he said anything, but because fans were using him as Exhibit A in discussions about mature men. People highlighted how he stays out of drama, how he treats Cardi's children, and how he seems more private than most celebrities she's dealt with. A widely shared post read, "Stefon lets her shine. That's what partnership looks like." It was clear that whether Cardi intended it or not, her comments placed her boyfriend firmly in the center of relationship discourse. As the conversation grew louder, viewers began questioning the cryptic ending to her live stream. Was she hinting at an engagement? A future child? A major announcement? Some argued she might have been referring to the emotional depth of her relationship, while others believed she was alluding to struggles she overcame privately. Even TikTok analysts slowed down her final smile in videos, claiming it revealed a woman who knows something big is coming. That speculation hit a peak when a rumored associate commented on Instagram saying, "Y'all gonna see soon enough." The internet took that and ran with it instantly, spinning theories at lightning speed. Some believe Cardi and Stefon were preparing to go fully public with a joint project. Others believed she was hinting at a deeper commitment behind the scenes. The lack of denial from either party only added fuel to the fire. By evening, fans were practically begging Cardi to return to livestream and finish her thought, but she stayed silent, posting only a short caption selfie that said nothing and everything. With no explanation, no clarification, and no follow-up, she left the entire world suspended in curiosity. replaying her words and waiting for whatever she plans to reveal next. And with the way things are heating up, the next update might be even bigger than fans are expecting.